There is a curious moment that happens before every great celebration. It doesn't occur when the dress arrives, when the venue is chosen, or even when the first notes of the music begin to play. It happens in front of the mirror. For centuries, makeup has been much more than color applied to the skin. In ancient Egypt, it was used to protect the eyes from the sun. In different cultures, it represented status, identity, and even spiritual beliefs. But at a quinceañera celebration, it serves another purpose. It tells a story. And in 2026, that story is changing. The newest trends are no longer about transforming the face until it becomes unrecognizable. On the contrary, the biggest revolution is revealing natural beauty through increasingly sophisticated techniques. It's a fascinating paradox. The more the beauty industry advances, the less it seems to want to hide. Hello, internet friends. Welcome to a brand new video. What we're seeing this year isn't just another passing trend. These changes are being driven by technology, social media, high-definition photography, and a new generation that values authenticity over artificial perfection. These are the 2026 makeup trends for quinceañeras that are winning over makeup artists, fashion runways, and celebrations around the world. Number 1. Glowing skin with a second skin finish. For years, the obsession was achieving a completely matte complexion. Skin was expected to look like a freshly painted wall, perfectly even, smooth, and without a single sign of life. In 2026, the exact opposite is happening. The dominant trend is the second skin effect, a lightweight, radiant finish that allows freckles, natural texture, and each girl's unique facial features to remain visible. The reason is simple. Modern cameras capture every tiny detail with incredible precision. A foundation that's too heavy can appear unnatural in high-resolution photos. That's why makeup artists are choosing lightweight, hydrating products with buildable coverage. The goal is no longer to hide the face, but to enhance it without erasing its personality. Ironically, achieving a natural look often requires more skill than applying a thick layer of makeup. It's like acting. Looking effortless takes an incredible amount of preparation.
Number 2. Blush takes center stage. If previous years were all about bold lips or dramatic eyes, in 2026, the cheeks are stealing the spotlight. Soft pink, peach, and coral blushes are being applied more prominently and with greater intention. The inspiration comes from a very human phenomenon. When we feel excitement, happiness, or nervousness, our cheeks naturally flush because of increased blood circulation. Makeup artists are recreating that exact effect. The result is youthful, fresh, and full of life. Some techniques even extend the blush slightly across the nose, creating the same healthy glow you might get after a sunny afternoon or a walk through a garden in bloom. Interestingly, this trend began on social media before making its way into elegant formal events. Number 3. Sparkling eyes inspired by starlight. There's a reason people have looked up at the night sky in wonder for thousands of years. Shimmer captures our attention. Metallic, pearlescent, and satin finish eyeshadows inspired by the sparkle of the stars are among the biggest makeup trends for 2026. We're not talking about over-the-top glitter that belongs in a nightclub. These are soft, elegant reflections that shift beautifully depending on the angle of the light. Champagne, rose gold, pearly lavender, and soft silver are leading the most modern looks. It's like wearing a tiny piece of the universe on your eyelids. And yes, it sounds poetic, but it's also practical. These finishes look stunning both in person and in photographs. Number 4. Monochromatic makeup. There's something strangely satisfying about visual harmony. That's why monochromatic makeup continues to grow in popularity. The idea is to use similar shades on the eyes, lips, and cheeks to create an elegant, cohesive look. Soft pinks, peaches, mauves, and earthy tones are leading this trend. The result is like listening to a song where every instrument is perfectly in sync. No single element competes with another. Everything works together in perfect balance. This style also pairs beautifully with modern quinceañera dresses, especially those in pastel shades or with shimmering finishes.
Number 5. Natural, well-defined brows. There was a time when eyebrows looked as though they had been drawn with a ruler. Fortunately, that era is fading away. In 2026, naturally full brows, brushed upward and carefully defined, are taking center stage. The trend focuses on respecting the face's natural shape. There's a good aesthetic reason for this. Eyebrows are one of the facial features that have the greatest impact on expression and the way emotions are perceived. That's why makeup artists prefer to enhance them without overdoing it. The goal is for the face to look fresh and authentic, not stiff or artificial. Number 6. Soft, elegant eyeliner. Dramatic eyeliner hasn't disappeared, but it has stepped aside in favor of more delicate styles. Makeup artists are creating softly blended lines, subtle cat eyes, and ultra-thin eyeliner. The reason is simple. This style visually opens the eyes and adds sophistication without making the features appear harsh. It's like the difference between an elegant signature and a giant neon sign. Both attract attention, but one does so with far greater subtlety. Number 7. Hydrated lips with natural volume. Overly exaggerated lips are gradually losing popularity. Instead, the trend favors glossy, juicy, healthy-looking lips. Modern lip glosses, tinted balms, and hydrating lip stains are dominating the beauty scene. The most popular shades include soft pink, rosy nude, light cherry, and peach. The goal is to create lips that look naturally full and fresh. It's similar to the healthy appearance your lips have after staying well hydrated all day, only with a little help from cosmetics.
Number 8. Unexpected pops of color. Now we come to the most playful trend of all. While much of today's makeup embraces natural beauty, certain details are breaking the rules. Tiny accents of blue, lilac, emerald green, or vibrant pink appear along the inner eyeliner, the inner corners of the eyes, or in subtle graphic details. It's a nod to creativity, as if the makeup were saying, "Yes, I'm elegant, but I also know how to have fun." These small touches allow each look to feel unique without disrupting the overall harmony. Number 9. Complete personalization. This is perhaps the most important trend of them all. For decades, fashion imposed strict rules. There were approved colors, correct styles, and supposedly universal formulas. In 2026, the philosophy is completely different. The best makeup is no longer the one that follows every trend. It's the one that reflects the personality of the person wearing it. Some quinceañeras will choose a romantic look inspired by flowers. Others will go for glamorous finishes filled with sparkle. Some will prefer a minimalistic appearance. Others will want to look as if they've stepped out of a fantasy story. And every one of them will be following the very same trend, being themselves. It's fascinating to watch how beauty continues to evolve. While technology creates more advanced products than ever before, beauty trends keep returning to one surprisingly simple idea: authenticity. The beauty trends for quinceañeras in 2026 are not about hiding imperfections or creating an artificial version of someone. They're about enhancing what's already there. Perhaps that's the greatest surprise of all. After intelligent foundations, galaxy-inspired eyeshadows, strategically placed blush, and professional techniques, the biggest discovery is that the most modern makeup isn't trying to turn a quinceañera into someone else. It's helping her look exactly like herself, only on the brightest night of her life. And maybe that's why the title doesn't quite tell the whole story. Because in the end, we're not just talking about makeup. We're talking about identity, confidence, and that unforgettable moment when a young woman looks into the mirror and realizes that the greatest trend of all is feeling truly authentic. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.